Welcome to TCN Podcast, where we chat with inspiring individuals who are redefining what it means to be successful as a student. My name is Oluwayinka Susan, and I am your host. Today, we will be speaking with an exceptional individual. We're speaking with an exceptional lady who has been able to, juggle academics with several areas of tech. Several areas of tech. And welcome with me on TCN podcast today, Oyinkansola. Welcome, Oyinkansola.
Thank you so much.
Since the beginning of this podcast, I always have a name I call them, right? I call Oyinkansola Oyinkon. So I'm calling you Oyinkon.
No problem.
That's fine.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. How do you feel about being on our podcast today?
I feel amazing. I feel honored.
Well, we are honored to have you.
Several people's behind the camera.
Right. Thank you so much for coming. We're really happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
Can you tell us about yourself and your specialty in tech and everything? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Ogunneye Oyinkansola. I'm a software developer, or as I like to call myself, a software engineer. But I'm not coming. So I explore front end, back end, robotics, UI, UX. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah.
You just mentioned like 3 areas of tech that some people are struggling with. She said upcoming is a lie. Oh, that's how those.
I'm not coming
humble
software
used to
engineer.
talk.
When it comes to software engineering, like someone that solves technical problems, you're thinking of scalability, you are thinking of maintenance, all those things. That's what I want my brain to be
Yeah,
doing. So
upcoming
I'm
like
coming.
this.
Yes,
You are still coming like this.
I'm still coming up.
Okay. We are waiting for your coming.
Yes, very soon.
Thank you so much again for joining us on this podcast. For your information, she is a 400 level computer science student of Taishulari University of Education. Right. Um, we want to know what sparked your interest into tech. You're a lady, and a lot of reasons why you might not want to do tech. Catering is there, fashion design is there. They're even doing nail technician at this point. So what sparked your interest into tech?
I think my journey started as a young child, very, very young. Like there's this thing that we used to watch as children. We go on YouTube, we watch all those DIY projects, watching how to build a cooling fan with ice block, and you put fan, you plug it with a battery, and it's spinning, and everywhere is like code.
If you cannot relate, just like this post if you cannot relate.
So since then I continued like that. Then I stopped. But when I was in secondary school, then I got introduced to what front end is. So I started with front end, HTML, CSS, small. And in my school, there's this particular is it called course? It's not called course in secondary school again. It's called, I think, subject. There's this particular subject. I think it's called RTV. So I've been representing the school. We did all
So
those
what's the full meaning of RTV?
radio, television. I can't really remember again.
All right.
But I like all those electrical engineering stuff. So we built like microbial lamps using soil to power a lamp. So just like to say, okay, how you can use soil to power as a source of electricity your dead microbial lamp. We did digital display board, built a drone, and like that. So I've been, so I say all my whole life I'm inside tech.
Wow.
Like you cannot ask me to come and cook. What's my own? Cannot ask me to come and what's my own? Just give me that. So, but my main spark is that what's keeping me is what I can build. I love that. You can just make life easy for yourself with tech. Like me now, if I have one, I have a to-do list that I created by myself. That every single time I'm using, I feel like, okay, I need this particular feature to make my life easy. I just add it. So it's for what I can use tech to do, make my life easy, and also help other people. Because I believe in impacting other people's life.
Wow.
What you can build for myself and what I can build for other people. And tech is solving solution. Different thing. Every single, even now, do you know there's all those like you can have your wardrobe on your phone. So you're making life easy. So you don't need to go and start searching what clothes I have. Just check it on your phone now. You can sell your wardrobe and combine different clothes that you want to wear. So
Wow.
that's solving problem.
Wow. Hey. Wow. So I can just have my wardrobe on my phone, and all those exercise of thinking of what to wear every morning will just vanish.
You just check it.
Thank God for tech. So tech is making life easier. Tech is making life easier. And she mentioned something about having an environment of tech even when she was still younger. So there is something about introducing tech and even other areas of life to younger children.
Younger
That's a way
children.
of impacting them.
Yes.
Positively. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Another thing we want to know today is how you are able to balance tech, because we know that you are quite academically inclined. She's another very, very good student of computer science. Can you share your CGPA for us? We want to know.
It's very small.
Tell us your CGPA.
4.56.
4.5. I
There's
need
there's
to
there's
adjust my hair
there's
for
there's, there's,
this.
there's a story behind it.
Please, please, we are
So
interested.
I think I want to debunk the fact that people will say when you're coming to university, they'll tell you, you have to be reading. Once you leave class, you go to library. Once you get home, you wake up in the middle of the night, you start reading. For me, I would say that's a lie. That's a lie.
Debunked. Trash it.
You don't have to like have to. I don't want to. Let me say I don't want to. Let me go and describe people that they should not read. I must. You have to read. It's compulsory. It's important. Once you don't know, when you get to exam, if you don't know it, you don't know it. That's it. I tell myself when I get to exam, once I don't know it, I don't know it. I'll go and submit. But I'll make sure that I don't come to that exam or empty-headed. So I started with when I was in 100 level, I was in 4.76. I think 4.76 yes. Then 211 went. Second semester 100 level went down. I think I was in 4.5. Then say I think 200 level, I was not really that. I was not really serious. Well, I just say, you know what? There's something that comes with having first class degree. There are a lot of opportunities for you when you leave school. A lot, a lot. If you want to work for all those oil companies, they will tell you that the oil companies are paying money. Oh, they are paying. But you have to have all those. Like you have to have a good result. So that's it.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much for that response. You mentioned something about um, you your CGPA coming down in 200 level, and when you got to your following level, you were able to boost it again.
Yes.
That is a very serious stereotype. That's a very serious misconception because many people they feel like if you have not
Once
built it from another level like this, it is the end. So that has been debunked right now. Even if you are struggling to maintain first class in 200 level, you have the
you can
opportunity
still
to
come
still
on.
build it.
Even as second class upper, you can still come on. It's very easy to when you're in second class upper, like or second class, it's very easy to come up to first class than sometimes having first class degree. Once you have A, maybe just point something, that's why your GP is going to move. But when you're still like you can still build it, it's still possible.
It is possible. It is possible. Thank you for explaining that. Right. Our next question is you mentioned that you were you have now begun to like go into robotics.
Yeah.
So what ignited your passion for going to robotics? What ignited your passion into robotics?
So I would say what sparked my passion into robotics is for a very young child, I've been all those DIY projects, all those stuff. And I think it's the ability of what you can build. What you can build with skinny. You can do a whole lot of stuff. Like you talk about IoT, you talk about smart home automation, smart city, autonomous vehicle, and robotics is the future.
Robotics is the future.
Not
Wow.
now, robotics is now and it's still the future. It continue like that.
We are already in the future.
The
If you
future
don't
is
know
now.
now, the future is now. That's the better way to put it. The future is now. And guess what? The future is robotics. Robotics is the future.
Because
AI.
with AI now, seeing Tesla, those humanoid robot that is bar attendant, you've seen autonomous vehicle, different things, different things.
Wow. That's beautiful. Okay, so fast forward, as she's dressed, you can already know that she's a Muslim lady, right? So we want to know, by the way, we like how much you know, we like how much you exalt your faith. We like how much you reference it. So we want to know if you have ever faced any challenges, as a Muslim lady in tech. You are a
Um,
Muslim lady. As a lady, you're already
I
having so
think as a
many
lady, there's
challenges.
there's there's
So many
issue.
challenges. So as a Muslim lady in tech, did you ever face any challenge?
Tech is mainly dominated by men. You see males, 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 and even in a company, before you can see maybe two or three female working in that company, you are still like 10 or 15 males. But I don't think there's really much of a challenge. I don't think so.
So are you
But
now saying that there are opportunities because you are a lady?
yes, there are more opportunities because you're a lady. There are companies that will only employ because actually they are finding ladies to balance. It's what we are calling like equitable system, whereby we like to try to balance. It's not like being you're trying to balance like having not like equal males and equal females, but we're bringing more females into tech
Into tech.
because when you're developing a product, you need different perspective, different ideas from different angles. So male will share their own ideas, female are sharing their own ideas. We're bringing everything together because the most important thing is to create a good product. So I
At
won't
the
say
end of the
there's like
day. So it's not really
really
about if you are a male or a female, it
real.
is what you're able to deliver.
It's what you're able to do. That's it.
Wow. Wow. So if you're out there, you are thinking that you will pray over the skill, you won't work on the skill, you
No,
would
you have to work. You have to work to
you will
prove
use
yourself.
fine face to do it.
No, you have to work to prove yourself. If you are a front end person, you still learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Tailwind, everything. You still learn a framework, maybe React or Vue.js. So you have to work to prove yourself.
You have to
But there is
work.
a lot of opportunity for females.
There are
And when it
several
comes to
opportunities.
female, like Muslim in general, because we have values, according to our religion, we have values and we have standard that we do not compromise on. So when we have more females, especially Muslims, let's say Muslims in general that are coming into tech, we're able to create an ecosystem that still works for us as a Muslim and we still follow our values as a Muslim. Yes.
That's beautiful. I like that you are able to manage. One more question again. How are you able to balance, your faith with academics and then tech again? There are three different things and they are quite tedious. Some people can't just manage their faith and academics alone.
Is
For
there
example, you are going to church because of that you can't read. You are giving different excuses. So are you able to manage your academics, your faith, and even tech, and still maintain that top class um, academic
I
fit?
will ask you, is there life without faith?
Hmm,
Is there life without faith?
deep. That's very deep.
There is no system without faith.
Hmm.
Before you were inside your mommy when they brought you out, then you started growing, 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 growing. It's still the faith that kept you. If God is not having mercy on you on the first day that they gave birth to you. So I just feel like faith is the priority. But at the same time, God said, I don't want to start quoting Quran verses here.
Feel free, feel free.
God said, do not, there's a particular verse inside the Quran that says, if I can remember clearly, okay, use what you have to work for your year after, like your paradise. In terms of, if you have a skill, like, okay, you're a front end person and you're designing, or you're a UI designer, it doesn't say, maybe like front end, robotics, let's go to robotics now. Like, okay, you build a particular machine that can do this, that can help people in their lives. Maybe like people that are in war, healthcare, you're still making impact. It's still going to like you making impact. It's still recorded inside your book of goodies. So I said, wow,
How are
I'm
you
so
able to
lost.
balance? Keep going. How are you able to balance the three?
I prioritize my faith. Someone told me something when I was in 100 level. She said, read like you don't know how to pray, and pray like you don't know how to read. That's
That's deep.
so.
So she prioritized her faith. And then another thing, you can read like you don't know how to pray and pray like you don't know, because both go hand in hand. Both go and don't do one more than you do the other. All right, that's beautiful. We are really happy to hear that. Next question I would like to ask is: are there any projects that you are currently working on in your maybe robotics or tech career? Is there any projects you are working on that you would like to just share with us?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
So my final year project.
Ha.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm working on an online library renewal, book renewal and borrowing system, which is meant to cater for library. So where students can actually borrow book online and return the book and also renew the book also if they have like issue, like you still need to keep the book. So instead of you coming to the library, like wasting money to come, maybe like you're in Lagos now, you have to come down to Ogun State, then come back to Ijebu, then to come out just because you want to renew a
A
book.
book.
You can actually something that you can actually just do from your phone. And also in robotics, I'm actually working on a digital clock. Not just say a digital clock. Yes, it's regular, but it's a clock that is like it will be able to integrate into your daily life. Like it's a part of you. You know how they have all those aesthetic products. So that clock is like a whole part of you. So it's helping like in scheduling, planning, keeping up with your task. Like just like you have someone that is beside us. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes.
Wow. Wow. Like your own personal bot.
Yes, I'm also working on a project. Like I want to record a course on robotics this last quarter. So you guys should watch out for that.
We can't wait. We are excited already. Thank you for that. Okay, aside academics, coding, and robotics, what do you do for fun?
I don't have friends. I'm an introvert too. I'm an introvert.
You're introverts.
Yes.
There's nothing you do for fun.
No,
What do you do for fun?
I sleep.
Wow.
When I sleep, I listen to podcasts a lot, a lot. I love podcasts. I listen to podcasts a lot, and apart from sleeping, listen to podcasts. And I also attend like all those Islamic events. Like I still go to like as you can see now. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. So
Right. So you mentioned podcasts just now. Are there podcasts that have really helped you and you feel like would help students that are watching us right now, maybe in their tech career or in their academic career?
So for CSS, I can say watch Kevin. YouTube is like, it doesn't even go to YouTube. YouTube is a free university.
Deep.
Anything you are looking for on YouTube, even before you go and pay for that course, go and check it on YouTube. You still learn. I think it can take you from beginner to like intermediate level. You know, when you buy a course, you're looking at certification. But I will recommend Kevin Powell. That man is very good. There's this man on robotics also. MC. Let me check his name. Can I check?
Sure, sure.
Let me check. Let me quickly check. Sorry. You can just put it up on the screen.
No, check
Check.
it.
Okay. His name is, I've forgotten his name. That man explains stuff like very in a way to, yeah, oh gosh. I'm not good with
Go
words.
and
So.
check them out on YouTube. You heard that. If you want to learn your skill from as low as beginner level to intermediate level, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Don't
Okay.
waste your money. I'll be buying
Okay,
courses that may not
Paul,
help you.
can I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Paul MC Waters. It's like MWHORTER.
Okay,
So
so
it takes
what does
beginner
he?
course on robotics like Arduino, Raspberry Pi, ESP32. So he has free course. Just take those courses, then you by the time by the end of those courses, you'll be creating something.
Wow.
Because you don't have to learn everything to start working. I'll say that because we always feel like you need to know everything. If I'm a front end person, I have to learn all the languages, all the frameworks, all the libraries before I can say I can apply for job. Even if it is that HTML and CSS that you know, start applying. They will reject you. You know that okay, this is our application processes. These are the things I need to know. Okay, next time I will do better at this and this.
Wow. Wow. So if you're a student out there, you are into tech and you are feeling like you are not, enough to start, you heard that, go and start. That little idea that you already have, start
The
it.
best time to start is now.
Is now. Is now. Start now. Okay? That is the only way you can scale. That's the only way you can grow. That's the only way you can get better with your skill. So start now. Okay? Start now. Don't move it later. Start now. Okay, so we have one very fun question for you. If you could have a dinner with if you could have dinner with
Yeah.
any influential figure in tech or robotics, who would that person be?
I will say Ayana. She's
Ayawana?
Ayana, yes. She's an American robotics person,
Robotics
yes.
person.
She has done a lot. And the fact that she's a female making it big in that industry
Wow.
is a lot.
Don't worry, very soon you'll meet her
Yeah.
and you have
Amen.
dinner with her.
Amen.
And maybe I'll be there beside you soon. Who
No, I'll
knows?
video call you.
You video call me? Oh my god. I better go into robotics.
When you join us and you can roll like us, like robotics engineer, I'll say yes, we invite
So
you.
I'm leaving here now. I'm entering inside robotics. Straight. Nobody should stop me. Yes. Thank you so much. So what are you looking forward to after graduation? What are you looking forward to accomplishing after graduation?
I think when it comes to school, you can't predict when you're going to have class, when assignment is coming up, when the one deadline is coming up. For me, is to graduate. First of all, I want to graduate so I can have more free time to myself. And I'm looking forward to doing my PhD. Because when you have a first class degree, you can just go straight to your PhD. That's one of the
Wow.
reasons why you should have a first class degree.
Be determined. You can do it.
So I'm looking forward to my PhD
Right.
scholarship.
That's
So,
beautiful. That's
and
beautiful.
amazing product. I'm recording the course. I said that already. So I'm focusing more on like practicing my robotics and like doing projects.
How
So
can
I
we
can.
follow up with your recording?
So you can follow me on LinkedIn and also on Instagram because I share a lot on Instagram. Even on my Instagram stories, like a live there.
Yes, guys, actually, I learned about our tech career on Instagram. I learned about it on
It's a
Instagram. That
live
was
there.
where we saw her.
It's a live there. So my name is just Ogunneye Oyinkansola Munirot. Once you put it there, you can even check me on my GitHub also. I use LinkedIn, Instagram, my GitHub also. You can still know my project that is there, Sha. Just but
Yes, just
that's
go there, follow her, follow up, be intentional about your growth, and you will definitely grow. Thank you so much. I believe that's all that we have to ask you today. Uh, all right, all right. That will be all for questions. Thank you so much for coming.
thank you for
You
having
mentioned a lot
me.
of things that we can't relate to, but we are grateful that you are here. I believe that many tech students, many robotics students who want to scale up, the university will not give you everything.
Yes, let me say something.
Please.
You're a computer science student, but is it computer science by writing on the board? Computer science by writing on the board. Don't worry, we learn C++ in, is it not in one, in 2 days, in 2 lectures?
Right. So
So that's why you need to go to YouTube. Even I want to say something. When you learn something in class and you don't understand, go to, that YouTube is a free university. You go there and search. How do you do calculus? You see there. How is it this so
yes,
forth? You see
calculus. I
there.
think I learned calculus on YouTube too. That was a 200 level course, right? Was it 200
Yes.
level or 100 level?
100 level.
100 level, second semester.
Second semester maths.
I had one very big textbook. That textbook was not enough for me. I had to go to YouTube. So yeah, make use of YouTube. Make use of what you have to get what you need, right? Make use of all these things. You are not stranded as a student. You can go after it. And also, she mentioned something that you can't get everything in the university. Okay,
Yes.
take this extra step further
So upskill, invest in your skill.
and invest in
It
your
might not it might
skills.
not pay now, but in the future. You might start tech now, 1 year you've not made it, 2 years you've not made it, and you feel like almost someone
Should
did
I
it 6 months
stop?
ago now, they're already doing fine. Just continue upskilling. Because when the time your opportunity comes and you're not ready, you don't have the skills for the opportunity, it's useless already. But when the opportunity presents itself and you have the skills already, you are good to go.
A lot, a lot to take in. Give me like 2 seconds. I have to take it in. Oof, that was a lot. Thank you so much. Is there
Thank
any
you for
other
having
thing
me.
you would like to tell students that are watching us? Basically, ladies, because they have so many distractions. I won't lie to you. As a student, you're a lady on campus, too many distractions. So, what would you like to tell us, students that are watching us right now?
I would say focus on your focus.
What?
Focus on your focus.
Wow.
If you want to make it with a good result, focus on that. If you want to live halfway in school, focus on that. So focus on your focus. And all of us that are still sitting down like this, seeing friends, we are following them. Oh, wait, let us go to your house. We have this party. Let us go and do this party. Within that 4 years, it's going to end, and you'll be left with your life alone. When we graduate now, we might not even talk for maybe like 2 months, 3 months. But I'll just be in your status and say, guys, I see Susan today. Let me just message her. The only way it's going to be so much fun to meet each other again is when everybody's an I talk, everybody's doing I. So focus on what benefits you. But say focus on what benefits you. Do not give up
Don't
and
give up.
continue striving.
Continue striving. Focus on your focus. I feel like that will start with knowing your focus. Know exactly what
Your
you want,
focus.
and then you
Yes.
focus totally on it. If you're in 100 level, 200 level, you have the luxury. Focus on your focus. Choose your stress. Don't go after what you don't need. Major.
Yes.
I have a very influential person in my life. He used to say, major on the major and minor on the minor. Don't major on the minor and don't minor on the
And I said
major.
that you can't do everything.
Really?
Yes.
Why would you say that?
I said I'm doing front end, I'm doing back end. Let me tell you why I'm a back end developer now. Do you know why?
I don't. Tell us.
Back end has this power. When we are working like in a workspace and there's any issue, they'll say, ma'am, they can say look with back end developer. They call wow. I'm like, okay, these people are before you even call front end person, you have called back end person. And back end has this power that
Shut up, bad.
they have this power that if they are not available, a project might not move on. So I have that power now. I can decide to just go on DND for like 1 week. So that everybody will just hold.
Hell,
When I come back, I say,
power.
okay, let's continue.
Power is
Let's
power,
continue.
guys.
Yes.
Who
But
runs
you
the
need to know
world?
your skills. When you have the skills, you can exercise those
Yeah,
power.
hell. Hell, you that are you don't know what you are doing yet. You want to jump and be doing like this. Learn, oh. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This has been a very insightful moment for every one of us. We have learned so much. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Oyinka.
so much for
Thank you for
having me.
choosing to share all these things with
Thank
us.
you for
We are
having
really
me.
grateful. Even me, I've learned so much. I've learned so much. And I can tell you that if I had learned this earlier, maybe, just maybe, I'll be in robotics. I mean, I'll be working like this.
And you join us in that dinner.
Yes, I will come with, what did you call her name again? Aman.
Ayana.
Ayana. Ayana, don't worry, we are coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining
Thank you
us
for
on this
having me.
episode. Our episode, you can see that our episode gets better and better. If you have not watched our previous episodes, please
Go back.
go and watch them. And
And please subscribe. Follow
compulsorily,
follow us everywhere.
and click on that notification bell.
Like
Right?
they say, like this post, comment below and share.
and
All those
share.
YouTubers.
And share, right? Share, subscribe, click on that notification button so you can be notified when next we are posting our podcast. And follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, follow us on TikTok, follow us everywhere. Thank you so much for joining us. Shout out to Nigerian Association of Computing Students for this opportunity. They are the ones that are helping us and sponsoring us. Thank you, CC Hub, for this beautiful venue. I would like to say thank you to the Taswed Creatives Network. They are the guys behind the scenes. They are the one giving you this beautiful video that you are looking at right now. Thank you so much. We love you. See you at our
We love
next
you guys.
episode. Bye.